Hi, if you're new here, I'm Kaniti, and if you're already watching my One Piece Chill channel, welcome back. Today we are going to read the newest chapter of One Piece, number 1139, so of course spoiler alert if you're not up to date with manga, but let's see what this chapter has. Let's go. The chapter is called Mountain Eater. That's a pretty cool name, and we have Onichild Yamata and the Holy Nari Shrine Pilgrimage, volume 25. Two rebels apprehended. Okay, interesting. I love the guys cheering in the back, especially the one with the cigarette. Okay, we'll see where this is going next time. Note from Oda Sensei: I finally got to meet Suzuki Toshio after ages. That Ghibli vibe is so great. Okay, that's nice. Going into the chapter, the key hunt continues. Yeah, we are looking for the key from the handcuffs. And I guess Loki will need some medical treatment first, to be honest. I'm sure he's still alive. Otherwise, there would be no point in all of this that we are doing right now, I suppose, right? At this rate, we'll still be looking after sundown, Zora is saying. Just how big is this castle? Yeah, especially when you are little. It must feel especially big, right? Those gods will not help either, Rhoda is saying. Honestly, the only ones who'd probably know where to find what we are looking for are a few of the grey beards, like Elder Yarul. I decided Yarul. Oh, Sword Gramps. I wonder if he'd tell me if I asked. Luffy is saying, I bet, right? There's no way he would. Just trying to free Loki is a heinous crime. Yeah, I guess they wouldn't approve of that, right? We haven't decided if we are gonna let him go yet, Zora is saying. Yeah, no, fun, Zora. Yeah, free him first. Decide, like, what to do later. We'll win it. Hey, over here. What is it? Nami notices something. Go. A red carpet. Rhoda is worried. The mark of nobility. Could that be the throne room? Oh, that's a bit exciting. Pardon the intrusion. Wow, it's so smashed up. This rubble looks more recent. There's right, that's that's how they appeared here. Also through this mark like Gorosei had, that like the devil summoning mark, right? Okay, this rubble looks more recent. There's a hole in the ceiling, right? And they went through the ceiling, so that's the recent damage. This is the throne, like Shamrock, right? This is the throne room, all right. But I must say, what is the meaning of this mark? Yeah, it's like Satan's circle. I don't know if there's like a special word for it in English, to be honest. A mark, where? I keep kind of describing it. Just looking at the front room now, I think there are no like specific clues on to what happened like with Loki here, right? Can't really because there's something mysterious with Loki. I feel like he isn't, right. He isn't the villain of the arc. I feel like we have this story about him, but I feel like there must be more detail and nuance to it. So I was thinking, okay, maybe there are some clues in the front room, but I don't see any right now. I see it now. I've seen this in books before. It looks like a magic circle. What's that? They're discussing. Yeah, it is like a magic circle. They apparently use them in rituals to summon demons in some countries. So yeah, it has the same meaning in One Piece. Huh? Does that really work? Beats me. And to be fair, when Shamrock used his weapon, right, I said then also that, oh, that falls in line with hell themed powers, so to say, right, of Gorosei, and him also using this summoning circle that they were using, right. It's all very in line. What's this thing doing here in the front room? I must say, it is creepy. I feel like I saw something like this recently, Luffy is saying. Straw Hat Luffy. Huh? Who's there? Is it a demon? No way, who said that? I must say, it couldn't be a vengeful spirit, could it? Let's see. I've been wanting to meet you. Okay. Stay calm. Who are you? Show yourself. A demon was summoned. The castle really is cursed. Let's get out of here before we get possessed. Wait, don't run, Rod. It kind of has a funny vibe that everyone is so small, and Rod is the one that is so huge, and he's the one like the most scared here. Not even Nami, for example. Wait, what is going on? Something with this ox. So Rhoda tried to like get out with all of them, obviously. And since this person is saying like, Luffy, I've been wanting to meet you, he is trying to like this person is trying to prevent the escape by throwing this ox. So don't drop us, all the little people falling out of Rhoda's arms, and few were just landing thankfully on our feet. Okay, Zora just landed on his feet and caught Nami. Oh, very romantic. And Luffy's just fine. Thanks, Nami is saying. And yeah, I think Luffy also used his abilities maybe to help them as well. There's someone on the throne. Oh! Wait, this is the person that we've seen the back of, but this is someone we didn't know. This is actually a new character. That's not like Shiki or anything, because I feel like that's the person that we kind of saw their back, right? The head and the cape, and there was speculation that it might be like Shiki or something, but it's actually a new character. Okay, there's someone on the throne. I must say, I'm terribly sorry, Namitase this excusing himself, and she's like, you're fucking dead. She didn't say fucking, but it was just censored, you know. Oh, so yeah, what are you doing here? And this is human resident of Elbaf, expired Ya-san, and he has a cool braid and fun shirt, and that's all we can say, and cool glasses too. I felt a strange surge of hockey coming from here earlier, he is saying. Looks like I missed whatever caused it, but I'm glad I found you all instead. And he seems to be in good spirit. Yeah, son, I don't think we know anything about him, right? I've heard the rumors about you, Straw Hat Luffy. They say you defeated Kaido. It's been ages since I've been to Wano. I'd love to go again. So he's been to Wano before. Huh? Sir, yeah? Most people on Elbaf call him Ya-san. Didn't you meet Miss Ripley when you went to the school? He's her partner. He's the dad of that big pipsqueak? Yeah, so like romantic partner, you mean? Okay. Yeah, like now he looks like an old geezer. So they were discussing ages then, right? That it's hard to compare like human ages and giant ages, but yeah, he in human years right now he is pretty old. And how old? Okay, here's the explanation. Big pipsqueak, haha. Well, you ain't wrong. So you've already met Colin and Ripley. The boy's giant blood runs strong. He's always been too big for me to hold. Yeah, his son is so much bigger than him. Can you believe he's 20? And Ripley is 80 years old. She's even older than I am. Wait a second. He's 20. He's so tiny. And Ripley is only 80. She is older than he is, but he also looks like an old geezer, to be honest. So, in fact, the age difference shouldn't be too bad. I feel like it should be pretty like, yeah, I feel like that's completely fine. Marrying a giant doesn't make sense, not if I'm the only one getting old. Yeah, but like considering her age, it's not like she is 180, for example, right? Maybe, yeah, she is a bit older than him, but he is also pretty old. So yeah, I think it's kind of even in my opinion. But yeah, it's sad that she is at 80. She's so young and beautiful, and he is at not even 80, right? He already looks so old. So that's why he's saying, right, that marrying here, like, it doesn't make sense because I'm the only one getting old. So yeah, I guess that's a bit sad. And also his son is so huge, as he said, too big for me, always have been too big for me to hold. So maybe that's also a bit sad. I mean, I'm not a parent, not a dad, but it might be sad, right, that you can't hold your child, right? Okay, no kidding, to think someone like you exists, Nami is saying. Love knows no bounds. I mean, that's true, right? In a reasonable, in a reasonable, how to say it, borders. Yes, mixed race people have existed throughout history. Buccaneers, Dosundados? Wait, what is this? Is this a different translation of some race I do know? Long leg, long necks, what and such hybrids are rare and often struggle to thrive on their own. But in every era, there have always been those who are more flexible, if you know what I mean. Right, I think, like, in this sense, this is completely normal. Love knows no bounds. Like, in sense of interracial, intergender, right? If it's like a big age gap, then it could be a problem, especially if the other person is like still a child, right? So this is the very gray area, or even like red area, should we say, right? But in what he is saying, yes, I agree, love knows no bounds, and that's really sweet phrase. You seem like an expert, Zora is saying. Just who are you? I'm the missionary of love. I bet Sanji ends up like him when he's older, Luffy is saying. Oh my god. And the award for best joke goes to Anyway, old dude, we are looking for the key to free Loki. I must say, you shouldn't just blurt something like that out so casually. Why would he know anyway? What? Oh, forget it. Like, why would he know where the key is? Okay, I didn't understand what Rhoda meant there. It's too late. It's too late to forget he said that. Oh, Loki, huh? Yasan is saying, interesting, troublemakers. Ah, yeah, I love it. I knew he's not gonna be mad about that. What a vindictive old coot. Just keep it to yourself, okay? Wait. Rumors were made to spread Missy. Huh? Did I misunderstand something about the translation? Why is Nami mad at him? He's like, he is completely chill about it. He's even saying, I love it. Why does she call him vindictive? Does she worry that he will like blab about it to everyone? And that because then he does say rumors were made to spread Missy. I told you to quit it, so maybe there's something missing in the translation, and he was implying that he is going to like tell it to everyone that they want to free Loki, I assume. Do you know what kind of man Loki is? What will you do if things go south? He is asking of Luffy. And Luffy answers simply, beat him to a pulp and lock him back up. The one who locked him up before was none other than Red-Haired Shanks. Until that point, no one was able to stop him, Yasan is saying. Do you know the kind of power Loki wields? If there's even a slight chance of him running amok, have you thought of how many casualties will Luffy is already leaving? I'm gone. Well, the key is not gonna find itself, Luffy is saying, and this old timer sounds like he's gonna go on for a while, so why stand here and wait around? Hey, what a waste of time, Zora agrees. Guys, we should take warnings like this more seriously. Nami is worried. Yeah. How many casualties? Yeah, as I said, do first, think later, right? Great, great line to live by. My sincerest apologies. Sir Ya, Rod is saying they are, but Sir Ya is grinning widely. And he's remembering, yeah, I'm sick of all your work. He's remembering Roger, I think. I'm sick of all your warnings. You scared or what? That's not it. If you wanna stop me, you'll have to use force. We are just pointing out the risk, Roger, you damn boss. Yeah, that's what I thought like when he said about one. I thought when he was to one, like where was it? And I assume, yeah, maybe with Roger, right? And here this just confirms it. But did we see him in some kind of flashback? Please note in the comments if I just forgot. Maybe he was there somewhere in the crew, yeah, son, and I just like don't remember him much. Maybe he was a bit like a secondary character and I forgot about him, but he was there somewhere in the flashbacks, right? Hey, Rhoda, give that Fron a push. What? Maybe there is something hidden. Maybe there is a key. So obviously, yeah, Luffy reminds him of Roger and he thinks, okay, this might be fun. Whew, but now we go to another place. Did you know there were two other monstrous fighters on the Pirate King's crew besides Roger? Okay, so we're going there. Let's see. It wasn't just Rayleigh? That's right. One time, when Captain Roger needed to recuperate, that man accompanied him to a hospital deep within the mountains. Unfortunately, enemy pirates surrounded the hospital trying to capture them. But that one man, armed with nothing but his two axes, that must be Yasan, fought off hundreds of them, all by himself. One man with just two axes. And that's not even the craziest part. When the battle was over, not a single tree was left standing. He stripped the entire mountain bare. So the title of the chapter is probably about him. Whoa, that's next level deforestation. What the jokes in this chapter really flow well with me. That's how he got the name Mountain Eater, yes. Everyone knows that tale. He rivaled Wise Captain Silver's Rayleigh and was known as the left hand. So that was right hand, and he was actually the left hand on the Pirate King. So not only he was on just like on Roger's ship, no, he was his left hand. Okay, let's see. Wait, there's a whole double page. So they are like starting to say the giants are telling the other straw hats, right, this story of Yasan without naming him yet. So Ya is obviously like a shortened version. We will probably have a more full name. He rivaled Vice Captain Silver's Rayleigh, and he was known as the left hand of the Pirate King. Then we go to the next chapter, and we obviously start from the right, and here we go back to our Luffy, Nami, Zoro, Rhoda, Yasan group, and behind the throne, obviously, there's some kind of hidden room. Is it the treasure chamber? I love you, Yasan. Nami is excited. Treasure. So yeah, how do you know about this place? I love to explore, he says. Whoa, a treasure chest room? Okay, that doesn't look too exciting yet, but there is a key there. There are a lot of chests, but they seem to be empty, so the only treasure here seems to be the key. Why is it just the chests? They're all empty. Yeah, well, it used to be a treasure chamber. You liar! Nami is disappointed. Don't blame me. This is an abandoned castle. It's only natural thieves wormed their way in at some point. Okay, so it's like all stolen treasure. Still, take a look at this. Oh, the key! A prize not even the thieves were willing take. Yay, Luffy is excited. Okay, now we go to the left side of the page, and I'm just covering it right now. I feel like there is going to be something exciting there. In other words, even the bad guys don't want Loki freed, Yasan is saying. So, you still want it? Huh? What? You heard me. He's been living here on Elba. Okay, so now we go back to the story where, like, the name was yet to be revealed. What? You heard me. He's been living here on Elbaf for over 20 years now. No way. The living legend who stood shoulder to shoulder with Roger and Rayleigh. Okay, and last frame, the Pirate King's left hand. if you want it, you'll have to get past me now, he's saying. He was, first, I'm sorry, I was just like, I'm so shocked from the next speech bubble. I'm like, okay, let's breathe a little before we read this one. So, no, Skopor Gyaban, yeah, not Gaban, but Gyaban. That's where Yasan comes from. And there's a translator note here. It's so tiny as usual. For known reasons, Viz chose to romanize without a y. However, his nickname of Yasan doesn't work without the precise Japanese romanization. So yeah, actually it's Skopor Gyaban. And he says, if you want it, you'll have to get past me. So we have to fight him to get the key. What the fuck? I feel like there was even like this discussion. At one point I saw that someone was asking like, where is the obsession from Skopor Gaban comes from? Why everyone awaits him to appear from like every silhouette, from every shadow? Like there is this expectation from the fandom to see him now. and it's it's actually happening. That is crazy. And we must, yeah, we saw him like as a young person, but let's see, I'm just like looking at the screenshots, right, where we saw Skopor Gaban, or Gyaban as we know now, yeah, with two axes, with the hair. Oh, it must have been like, it should have been maybe even more obvious from before, when we see the axes, when we see the hairstyle. Then he says Yasan, and that is from Gyaban. That is great, and that is the end of the chapter, guys. That's fucking it. But we see another legend in present times, and whew, that was honestly a shock. I didn't expect it at all. Even after like seeing that discussion where like everyone expects him to turn out from every corner, I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Of course, we would want to see like the old legend right now in the present. Of course, everyone would be like excited for it to happen, but I didn't see it coming at all here in this chapter. So it was like, what? What? That is so exciting, man. This latest chapter, they are all so cool, and this last frame, he looks insanely cool in here. Okay. I have no words right now. I feel like all air has left my lungs by the time the chapter has finished, and I'm just like sitting here. I'm like, okay, I can't wait for the next chapter. I think where's my phone? I think they said there will be a break though, like next week, but I can't wait for the next chapter. We are going to like fight him. Obviously he should be super strong, right? And I don't think he will go like super all out, but obviously it should still be like a fun fight. So I can't wait to see it. But yeah, I feel like I need to breathe. So this is probably it for today, but please do share your thoughts in the comments, and as well as your favorite moment as usual, but also are you excited about him appearing? What did you expect? Did it meet your expectations? Or like, what are your expectations for the next chapter? Like, how excited are you about that? Yeah, you can share all of this in the comments down below. But as I said, that would be it for today. So thank you for watching, and see ya.